everyone, my name is Adam Colasso, AU180079, and this is my partner.
Hi, my name is Ritya Gracious, roll number AU180032. This e-resource was created as a part of an internal evaluation for this course, Latin American Literature, of BA English program at Parvati Bai Chogle College of Arts and Science Autonomous.
Today, we are going to talk about this country, this unique Latin American country, and the name of the country is Nicaragua. The Nicaraguan cuisine dates back to the pre-colonial times, as you can tell by its name, which is known by the plates. Back then, during colonial times, this was very creative and a very variant menu which resulted in different races. In this type of food, ranging from soups and meats, we have a diversity of sweets which interesting ingredients are used.
Tres leches. It is a traditional rich dessert. The milk, an essential ingredient, and rich meringue makes it impossible to resist. The moist sweet cake will melt any palate. It is made up of three types of milk: condensed milk, evaporated milk, and heavy cream. Imagine that.
So let's start preparing the cake. First add the flour, then add the butter, then add the eggs, then mix them with your hand mixer until you get a smooth paste. Add some milk. Your batter should look something like this. Oil your tray and add a little bit of flour so that your batter does not stick to the tray. Then add your mixture to the tray. Spread it out evenly. Then place it into your oven and bake it. Do not overbake it. It should look something like this. Then whip your whipping cream. Then to your mixer add milk and condensed milk and add at least half bowl of your whipping cream and mix it all up. It should look something like this. Yummy creamy white cream. Then cut your cake and place the cake on a nice serving plate. and poke it with a fork. The reason we're poking it with a fork is so that the cream actually dissolves and gets soaked inside the cake. Then pour the creamy mixture on the cake. Once it's all soaked up, it looks something like this, and then add the remaining whipping cream on top of the cake. Spread it out evenly. This is optional, but you can add some cherries or some strawberries or some blueberries, whatever you want. But I have added some cherries on top of the cake. Or you can just have it like this, slice and serve.
Sort of the cons. Since its origin, the fundamental basis of Nicaraguan's gastronomy has been corn. Thus, its wide usage and derivatives constitutions the culinary inheritance left by indigenous tribes that lived in that area. This fact explains the similarities between the typical Nicaraguan's food and those of the other countries in Central American region and Mexico. We are all sons of the corns. Corn as an ingredient has many different usage, which is lots of drinks are made up of corn, such as chinchica and pillow. This is a typical Nicaraguan's drink, and like most of the typical Nicaraguan's drink, it is made up of a abundant grain, which is corn. From this abundant comes a well-known phrase, which is "Somos hijos del maíz," uh, which means we are children of corn, Nicaraguans that is. And because this drink is so popularly consumed, they are also known as piloletos.
Pinolillo. Roast around 2 cups of boiled sweet corn. It should turn a bit goldenish brown. It should look something like this. Then cool it and put it in the blender along with half a cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and then just mix it a bit and add a little water. Then blend it in your mixer. Then take the mixture and add it to a cup of milk or water. Just stir everything well until the mixture looks like this. You can add some sugar as per your taste. and enjoy. The world of ingredients. There are other ingredients widely used in this kitchen, and that is the Nicaraguan kitchen, which is mostly local, tropical product. Nevertheless, Nicaraguan cuisine creatively is open and marvelous, which enables the utilization of ingredients used all around the world, such as tomatoes, onions, flour, rice, orange, mustard, mayonnaise, milk, cheese, vanilla, cinnamon, much more. But what makes Nicaraguan food unique are those local ingredients, as I said before. That's the onion, tomatoes, basic needs. But I'm going to tell you some more ingredients, some which are probably unknown to y'all and which are to y'all from the non-tropical countries. So there are some fruits such as mango, papaya, tamarind, bananas, which are used a lot in Nicaraguan. Then avocado roots such as yuca, which is also used as a typical national food. And herbs such as cilantro, oregano, and so on. To prepare the salsa lasagna, you'll have to take 2 green chilies and cut them in the middle and remove the seeds. And then take at least 1 cup of water and let it boil for a while in the pot. Once it comes to a boil, it will give a slightly reddish brownish color. Then take those chilies and put it into the blender along with 1 cup of water from the dried chilies, that is a red and brownish color, halfly chopped onions, 1 long and thick carrot, then 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of lime juice and vinegar, 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of powdered vegetable broth, 1 tablespoon of ground cumin, and then blend it up together. Your mixture should look something like this. Yum, yum, yum. You can store it in your refrigerator for at least a month without any preservatives.
The dish Gala Pinto, it is much more than rice and beans. Gala Pinto is a national dish that Nicaraguans can happily eat for breakfast, lunch and dinner. The name translates as painted roasters, and to live up to its name, Gala Pinto is typically made of red beans, white rice and diced onions that are fried together in a large skillet with some water that the beans were boiled to give the mixture a reddish tinge. On the Atlantic coast and Nicaraguan's Caribbean island, the beans, rice and onions are fried in coconut oil or with a splash of coconut milk to give them extra creamy. Nicaraguans joke that the country runs on Gala Pinto's power.
Gallo pinto. First add 2 tablespoons of oil. Then let it heat up. Then add 1 medium yellow onion finely chopped and let it roast for a few seconds. Fry it nicely. Let it change that color. Add 1 red bell pepper and then stir fry them for at least 2 minutes. Once it fries, it should look something like this. Then add at least half a cup of salsa lasagna. Then add around 2 or 3 cups of black beans, and it should be cooked. So you gotta add the cooked black beans. In order to have the cooked black beans, you need to boil them first. Later on, then add a splash of water and let it simmer for a few minutes. Once the gravy has formed, add 4 to 5 cups of white rice, and this should be cooked as well. Keep on adding if you want more. Keep on adding more rice if you want more. After that, mix well. After some time, check it out. This is how it looks. Doesn't this look yummy? Then add some cilantro. Keep it on the heat for a little while, and then after that serve it hot in a nice plate. Yum, yum, yum. Doesn't this look delicious? You can dress it with a little bit of more salsa lasagna and some cilantro, but I have just added a leaf of cilantro, but it's up to you, whatever you want.
Another interesting aspect of Nicaraguan cuisine is its meat, which is being eaten. Some foreigners, especially the European ones, might find this hard to believe. Like from cow, for example, there are some dishes which are prepared using tail, the gut, udder, the stomach, or the brain. From bulls, the testicles; from pork, the skin, and the hooves and the blood to make the morangus. In addition, and this is something not appreciated by ecologists, Nicaraguans eat turtle eggs, lizards, and morangs. Morangs are eaten mainly in the central northern region of Nicaragua. Do note that all these species are currently threatened from extinction.